And where do you think you hit that one on the face?
High toe. Previous
toe?
one was toe.
Okay, well, high and slightly toward the toe. Look at that.
And that wasn't that big of a miss. That's what
No. Welcome back, everyone. You've got Joe and Mitch here, and today, pretty exciting day. We're going to look at the new Mizuno S1 iron. This is a phenomenal iron. Mizuno's on a 4-year cycle, right? So they stay consistent. They don't release a ton all the time, but this one is exciting, right? This is your more pro to low handicappers, right? It's going to be more of a blade-like iron that they're releasing. It's not the JPX or anything that's super forgiving, but tremendous feel. When we read up on these irons, the one thing stood out, and that was just feel.
Yes.
Right? Mitch, tell me what you're looking at there, man.
I mean, it's just clean. Let's just start with that. I used to play Mizuno irons back when I was playing high school and college golf, and I loved the feel.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad they're back to just everything is feel when it comes to the MP line. So these S1s, grain flow forged, HD. I mean, we can talk a little bit about that. I know you were mentioning that earlier before we started the video, so I'll let you take that, Joe. But I like that they spell out the Mizuno Pro on the back, right? Kind of like in that script. You know, Titleist does that, which is the Titleist script. But instead of just saying MP 18s, like the last set that I played from Mizuno, it looks sweet. And it looks like, looking down at it, it doesn't look like a butter knife to where it's intimidating. Yeah. Right? I mean, obviously it's smaller than like what I'm used to in like the T150 line, but it looks hittable. Yeah. And it's not a very shiny chrome finish. I like the muted satin finish that Mizuno has. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Absolutely. That's the way to put it.
What makes them so great in feel is a bunch of different things with this one, right? So they have that channel back design, and you can see where they place the CG for that, okay? They still do the copper underlay with that 1025E steel, right? Forged iron head with that copper underlay for better feel. And then they also have that HIT technology, right? It's that harmonic impact technology, right? So it helps with vibration control and the way that it feels, right? So I mean, every single aspect of this club is meant to for those better players, like I said, pro to low handicappers that just really want the feel on top of the performance as well. Yeah. Right. So today we're going to swing it a few times. We'll see. You're the closest thing we have to a pro golfer, right?
It's sad that that's the case, but I'll give it a shot.
Absolutely.
No, but before we start, I don't know. Have we ever talked about like the difference, like the actual difference between forged and cast?
I don't think, probably not, no.
Think of forged like you have a steak, you trim the fat off the steak, that's your steak, right? But then take that steak and run it through a meat grinder, make a burger, that's cast. You're melting it down and forming it into something, that's cast. So it's the same type metal, but when you rearrange the molecules like that, it's gonna feel a little bit more firm, that sort of thing. So forged is, first off, more time-intensive, labor-intensive process. You're hammering it into it instead of just pouring it into a mold. Yeah. So you're typically going to see a little bit of a higher-priced iron head.
For sure.
Right, with forged. But the feel is worth it.
Absolutely.
As Mizuno says. So,
absolutely.
Anyway, let's get a few swings here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. And the shaft that we're using today as well is the Sinister 120. I've been testing out a lot of different shafts. Just put some new rainbow shafts in my irons. Love that. Looking at the 120 gram weight. I've been playing Axiom 105s for a while. Really thinking about calling Vic Afable up and seeing if he can send me some Sinister 120s. Yeah. These feel really nice and smooth, so I'm interested in that as well.
Okay. Let's give it a few swings.
Little on the toe.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Okay.
But you could tell that right away.
Right? Feedback instant.
And that's the beautiful thing of more pro-like blade irons is you have that tremendous feel when you hit the sweet spot, but that sweet spot is a little smaller. Oh yeah. And the second you hit it off the toe or off the heel, right? You get that instant feedback.
I mean, like directionally, not bad. But I mean, if we're talking about like in comparison to like my T150s, like definitely lost maybe 5-7 yards more than I would have.
Okay. Oh, got the club twirl.
Yeah, on a miss hit, but you know, hey, we'll keep rocking.
Now, where do you think you hit that one on the face?
High toe. Previous one was toe.
Okay, well, high and slightly toward the toe. Look at that.
And that wasn't that big of a miss. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was further out there, actually. Now that
one sounded
sweet.
Really good. Yeah, look at that. Just a nice little baby draw. It's workable, right? It's got that consistent ball flight that you're looking for, even on miss hits.
Yeah, I mean, they've all been that same shape.
Looking at the numbers, that 100 feet in the air, that's kind of what the number that pros really aim for with really all their irons, right? And to see you, I mean, you're getting good launch, good spin, fantastic smash. That was absolutely crushed. I love that.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Yeah, you're
Appreciate
welcome.
that. I don't think I'm good enough, Joe.
But again, I mean, your miss hits are flying 180, your good ones are 195 down the pipe. I mean, and that's what you get with the blades, right? Miss hits, you just don't know where they hit on the face, and they just go, right? But you lose that consistency. Here, I mean, just a slightly off the toe, and you're losing 10, 15 yards.
I know.
You know exactly what happened, so hopefully you can work to fix that. But
Doubtful.
It's one of those things. This isn't always for everyone, right? I mean, a lot of amateur golfers need that added forgiveness. But again, that's why this is for those, like I said, pro to low handicap golfers who don't struggle hitting the center of the face. They want that consistency, knowing exactly how far it flies, right? You ask a pro how far their 8-iron flies, they're going to tell you to the number how far it flies, because they know. And that's what these are for.
I mean, this will expose me when I'm having my bad days, and I've been hitting the toe way more often recently. So, but when I hit this, great. With that second shot I hit, nothing feels better. Okay, I hooked it.
Okay.
But it was hit well.
Yeah. And that is a hook, everyone, according to Mitch. There's a little pull, little draw, but call that a baby draw. But yeah. So I mean, it's kind of cool. The reason Mizuno released these now is, I mean, nowadays the golf industry, they're really leaning heavily toward distance and forgiveness and all that, right? Which has kind of left that blade line, needing to be updated.
Afterthought almost.
Afterthought, exactly. So other than the 241s or the 221s, with the Mizunos, this is another option now. And Mizuno, in our stores, a lot of heads, right? They have tons of options. So this is just one more to choose from whenever you're getting fit by. Yeah, it's another great option for players who love the feel and the workability. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos, be sure to check out the channel.